It's January 6, 2021. It's the first new comic book day of the new year. Comic Army, it's the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. Today, I've got a lot of books. I actually thought a few weeks ago that the first new comic book day of the new year is going to be pretty light. Boy, was I wrong. We got Marvel, we got DC, we got Image, and they're all bringing the high heat this week. Let's just get right into it. We're going to talk about my personal favorite superhero of all time. With issue number 56, it's, of course, The Amazing Spider-Man. I hope that everyone got a chance to pick up Amazing Spider-Man number 55. I was just told today that issue 55 is going now into a second printing, but the Image hasn't been released. If you go check out my back catalog, you'll see that I created a video talking about issue 55 and how important I think that book is going to be for the short-term and possibly even long-term speculation for that value of the book. If you haven't seen it, please go back and check it out. I'm kind of thinking that they're going to release the same Image, except with a different color background. Maybe we'll get a red one this time. Anyways, let's move forward to something that's super hot when it comes to the mass titles of its galaxy. It's the High Republic issue number 1 from Star Wars. This is the variant cover. I decided to roll the dice on this one, just because I actually preferred it over the normal cover A. Eddie Brock returns with issue number 32 of Venom. King in Black tie-in. We'll see if he's alive and well. Issue 11 of Donny Cates' masterpiece from 2020. Now it's 2021. We have this cover of Thor. Issue 5 of Ultraman. The Rise of Ultraman. If this is Godzilla, I'm going to be very pleased. I don't know if it's going to be Godzilla. Godzilla is pretty important to me. Issue number 5 also of Iron Man. Here we have another terrific Alex Ross cover. I gotta admit, this run of Iron Man is so far much better than the last run of Iron Man, which I believe was done by Dan Slott. Here's an Image title that everyone should be reading. It's Robert Kirkman's Firepower. Also from Image, also from Donny Cates. It's the book everyone's picked up today. It is, of course, Crossover issue 3. And like I made mention earlier about the Amazing Spider-Man 55 spec video I made, a couple days ago, probably more like 4 or 5 days ago, I released a quick video talking about all the ratio variants for crossover number 3 when it comes to the Todd McFarlane cover. I believe there was 8 variants that basically went from 1 in 1, 1 in 4, and 1 in 8. There's a 1 in 25. There's actually a 1 in 100 sketch version as well, which is actually just terrific to look at if you appreciate Todd McFarlane's work. Well, I picked up a 1 in 4 as well, and my LCS had basically sold out of almost everything. I was hoping to get my hands on a Savage Dragon, as Eric Larson is one of my favorite creators over at Image. But I kind of went with, or since it was gone, I went with what I felt would be my 1B, and that of course was Mark Silvestri's Cyberforce. So this is the 1 in 4 Todd McFarlane Cyberforce crossover number 3 with Spawn on the cover. Man, that was a lot to say. Let's move on to DC. Let's get into the Future State stuff that came out. And I got this book like everyone else did today, and it is The Next Batman. I feel like I was very fortunate to get my hands on this book. It is number 7 of Dark Knight's Death Metal. But this cover with the two Wonder Women. It's Dark Detective, the normal cover. Number 1, of course. And Dark Detective, the variant cover. Love Jock's work. Also picked up Green Lantern. Want to try and educate myself as much as I can on the Green Lantern and the Green Lantern Corps before HBO releases their Green Lantern Corps TV show that should be out maybe early next year. I don't think it's started filming yet. I picked up the variant for said Green Lantern. And of course, probably the hottest spec book of the future state titles, in my opinion, of course, is Wonder Woman, since we have a brand new Wonder Woman. And I picked up the variant version of the Wonder Woman as well. So Comic Army, like I said, I picked up a lot of books this week. I got a lot of reading in my very near future. If you haven't checked out the last couple spec videos, like I mentioned earlier, The Amazing Spider-Man 55, the crossover ratio concerning Todd McFarlane's artwork, go check them out. Give them a thumbs up. Hopefully they help you in the very near future educate yourself about those two titles, and if it's something that you want to particularly invest in as long-term books. Anyways, Comic Army, I'm the Comic Vet. I'll see you soon.